Morning, it's Monday the 1st of December 2025. I said, today we've got a double yoke no less. We've got Lee Anderson and we've got Eddie Dempsey. Before that though, I want to send solidarity to anybody who's on strike for more pay, better conditions, etc. But first we got 30 pence Lee, like I say, and well, you can listen to this fucking. He's out advertising football shirts. Just
yeah, look what I've got here. Look, a Nigel Farage black and gold shirt. This is our away kit, by the way, and they are limited edition. Only 1,000 ever made. Nigel will sign every single one, and they come in a great gift box and a certificate of authenticity. And you also get put into a raffle draw to have lunch with Nigel. So come on, click the link and get one of these.
Look here what we got here. A Nigel Farage black and gold football shirt, complete with Nazi emblem. Go on, click on the link and buy one. So what I did, I thought I'd click on the link, just being a nosy fucker like. Guess how much they are? They're just £350 a piece. £350 for a fucking football shirt. You would not believe it, would you? It's a lot of 30p's, that is, Lee. And for their Russian connections, what I've done, I've actually converted that £350 to rubles. So it's either £350 or 36,500 rubles. What a grift that is. On to one of my favourite people now, the General Secretary of the RMT, Eddie Dempsey. A bloke who's completely different gravy to Lee Anderson. And he went down and visited the PCS picket line over a weekend. Members of PCS Union who work at Tate Museum, they're on strike. And well, Eddie had a message for them. Listen to this.
Eddie Dempsey here, bringing you solidarity from the RMT Union. I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful out here this morning. It's a fantastic picket. You should all be really proud of yourselves, because displaying yourselves out here on a picket line in these numbers with your flags and your banners is a real show of strength. And I've got to tell you, managers in there who are working your jobs today to keep that place going, I'm told, aren't even being paid extra. They're in there, the people you work with, doing your jobs to keep your wages low. They should have some self-respect. They should have some self-respect for themselves and think about their actions. Because here's the thing, workers in this country have seen their wages fall backwards for 30 years. Now, what you're asking for in your pay demands is not outrageous. You're asking for enough money to keep up with the rising prices in this country. Prices that are rising because the private corporations that own the electricity, that own the gas, that rent your flats, they've been ripping this country off for years. Their profits have been going up year on year. If you look at the last 20 or 30 years, private profits in this country have really not exceeded inflation by a country mile. But they tell you, the actual people that run the job, you've got to take less because they've got to keep the prices down. And that ain't right. So what I'd say to you is be brave. They will try to mutter in your ears. They will try to put on a strong show like they can take your strike action and it don't matter. Believe you me, they're worried in there because out here you're showing your unity and strength. And as long as you stick together, you can't be beaten. And that's a fact. Because you run this place, not them. One thing I was always taught is that there's one thing that's more contagious than fear, and that's courage. So you stand with each other and you look after each other. And never forget those spineless bastards who went in and did your jobs and haven't got the self-respect to stand with their working friends. What scumbags are they? They're in there doing your job when you're fighting to get wages up for everybody else. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. But you can have some pride. When you go home tonight, you can look your families in the eye and know you've done the right thing, because you're fighting for each other and you're fighting for workers, and you've got my respect and solidarity from our union. So keep fighting and don't give in.
As long as you stick together, you can't be beaten. And that's a fact. Because you run this place, not them. You stand with each other and look after each other. And never forget those spineless bastards that went in and did your jobs and haven't got the self-respect to stand with their fucking workmates. What scumbags are they? They should be ashamed of themselves. But you can look your family in the eye and know you have done the right thing. How good is that? And I don't believe, personally, he's talking just to the PCS union. He's talking to any union member, any working class person. And what a fucking guy he is, eh? Look after each other, can't be beaten. That's how simple it is. Anyway, it's quite mild this morning, a bit breezy, bit of damp in the air. It is December after all. Have a super day, buddy. Don't be like Lee, be like Eddie Dempsey. Wake